Hi, I'm Danielle from CaptivatingCostumes.com. In this episode, I'm going to be spray painting some stuff, fitting some stuff, and showing you some stuff. Stay tuned. In last week's video, you may remember that I had some problem getting the serial to work, sending data from the Arduino Pro to the Arduino Duo. Well, just after I uploaded that video, I managed to get it working properly, so I was very happy with the result of that. And I've also installed a couple of animations into the Arduino Duo. I'm still waiting for the other Pro Mini to arrive, so when that does arrive, I'll be uploading all the NeoPixels onto that. But for now, a quick demo. Just need to press reset and you'll see the startup animation. You can see it cycles a few colors and then settles on the red animation from the movie. Over the next couple of days, I'll also be spray painting the motherboard, hopefully fitting the synchrotron on, and also spray painting these things because they're now bolted on. So hopefully it will start to look like a Proton pack. I'd like to get all the electronics installed as well so that they stop taking up space on my carpet in the living room, because my girlfriend's going to kick my ass.
Yep.
So we'll see how I get on with that over the next couple of days. So I'm at my nan's where I stop every weekend. I call her Epic Nan because she is epic. And luckily I have my own shed here where I can do spray painting and stuff. Now I used to do all sorts of different projects in here, but I've kind of messed it up and ended up storing loads of stuff in here. But what I have been doing is spray painting the Proton pack parts. So, as you can see, this was my acrylic board, and I've spray painted that in chrome, and now it looks really nice. It's got a nice sheen to it. And I've spray painted the boxes on the side, and I quite like the fact that they're a bit rough. I think it gives them a bit of character. I've also spray painted the gun box, so that's looking really cool now. And the side of the gun box, and it actually looks like aluminium. So I'm really happy with how that's come out. And the sides of the toolbox section, you can see they look really nice. So overall I'm really happy with the outcome of this. You can see how good that chrome spray paint is. You can see my hand reflecting in it. And this is my shed, which I have messed up. There's some Iron Man helmets and stuff over there that I was messing with. This was the rescue armor, which I started to do, but I got bored with it, so I just kind of left it there. That's got so many paint runs on it, I was just experimenting with some stuff. There's my buckets that I'm making my SRT-1 Barracuda with. There's a War Machine leg there. And some more of the Proton pack motherboards, which I won't be using because they're too heavy. So I'll get these parts home tonight and hopefully start attaching some stuff up together. And now it's raining, so I'm going to go inside because I'm getting wet. This is the spray paint that I used to spray those with. It's Silver Hook Chrome spray paint, and it applies really nicely and doesn't run so much, so it fills in lots of gaps and stuff in anything that I build. I think this was about £6 off eBay, and you get loads in there, and you only really need to do 1 or 2 coats. And it comes out as I just showed you. Wow, the fingerprints on this are driving me insane. Right, 5 holes drilled, 5 M5 nuts put through, and 5 holes in the synchrotron. Let's just hope I measured everything up right. Fits like a glove. So let's put some washers on. We have to put massive washers on these to Make sure the weight is distributed nicely. Oh shit, dropped it. Excuse my language. I'll get that in a minute. Oh, it's lost. Cat, I've lost it.
You lost it a long time ago, darling.
Oh, I can slide it underneath. Don't worry, I got it back. Cool, and now just put some nuts on. This is so fiddly. Thanks.
Are these videos supposed to be child friendly?
Probably. I beep it out. Cool. Let's see if it stays. Bingo. Oh look, Iron Man's back. Yeah, you love that, don't you? Now I just need to tighten all the bolts up. Cat, where's my pliers?
Wherever you left them.
After a quick setup, I have the Proton pack stood there. I've got a hell of a lot of wires going on. I've managed to get the voltmeter working, which seems to be staying pretty stable. And I have the animations working as well. So I wanted to test the screen to make sure it works with longer wires attached to it. And now I can glue it in. Managed to get the screen and the voltmeter display glued in, and I've also connected the screen up to 3.3 volts now, instead of using a resistor to connect it up to 5 volts, which I was before. And the cool thing is, the screen is now considerably brighter, as you can see. So the animations are playing just fine, and the voltmeter is just ticking away whenever it feels like it. So looking forward to getting this installed. So it's quite late at night now. I've been working on this all day. Cat's gone to bed. And I just wanted to give a quick demonstration at night time of where I'm at with it so far. There is no serial between the two Arduinos running in the Proton pack, so I'll have to do both things separately. So, if I press reset on there and on there, you can see that we get a nice little startup animation on this screen over here, then calibrating, whilst the NeoPixels do their normal startup animation. So if I reset the Pro Mini again, you should see the startup animation slightly better. And that's where we're at the moment. I decided to cut the top off the fruit bowl because of a feature that I want to add a bit later on. It used to have this on there, but I removed that by taking a massive pair of pliers and just basically constantly turning them backwards and forwards until I got the top off. And now the synchrotron fits, the heatsink, sorry, fits just inside. It'll be slightly raised, but because I'm planning on adding a servo behind the synchrotron, this way it means it won't get caught on anything whilst turning. So that's yet another feature. So anybody that decides to do the fruit bowl method, I would advise them to cut the top off anyway, because the synchrotron just sits too high with the bottom on, and I think it looks a bit silly. So that's where we are at the moment with that section. I just need to find a way of attaching it now. Right, so I wanted to give a quick demonstration of what would happen when you pull the trigger on the thrower. Now, you normally get the distinctive firing sound. Well, I also wanted to accompany that with an animation on the LCD display. And the animation just shows how much power is left in the thrower before it's due to overheat. So I'm currently playing the sounds from my laptop because although the soundboard is hooked up, I haven't got any sounds on it at the moment. So the sounds you're going to hear are coming from my laptop, just synced in using my hands with the screen. So when you first pull the trigger, you'll hear the normal firing sound, and this animation will start. And you can see the power bar going down. And as it gets towards the end, you'll hear the overheat warning beep, and then it would stop or continue to do that once you press the trigger again. So that's the animation that I decided for the firing function. Before I finish, I wanted to show you a few of the parts in the Proton pack, electronics-wise. So this is all the electronics that are going to be in here now, except a couple of displays that will be at the top. But in order, we have the Arduino Duo, which is the main brain of the operation. That will be the most powerful thing. This is the Adafruit soundboard. It's a 16 megabyte version, so I can fit lots of sounds on there. I think it has ability to save 11 sounds, which are down through pins down the side. This is the Arduino Pro Mini, which you can see on the end there, and that will be controlling the NeoPixels in the Proton pack. And the final part over here is the Adafruit 20 watt Class D amplifier. And this is tiny. I haven't even hooked this up yet because I'm not even considering the sounds for this week's episode. But I just wanted to show you all the parts anyway. So this plays the sounds, puts them through to there, that amplifies the sounds and sends it through to the speaker, which is obviously underneath here. So I think that's all I've got time for this week. Hopefully by next week I'm going to get some sounds installed properly. I'd like to get some more parts fitted, and I'd like to get the toolbox on as well, which is where I can house all of the electronics. Once we finish with the Proton pack, then I can start on the thrower, and then I can get the plasma tube installed. So that's going to be something to look forward to as well. I think I should have this finished within the next few weeks, and then we can see all of the features on it properly, and I can start on Proton Pack 2. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it because it helps tell your friends that you've enjoyed it and perhaps they'll watch it as well. Don't forget to subscribe to see more episodes on this project, and also have a look back through to see why I'm fitting some of the things that I fitted into this. Please like my Facebook page, and I'll see you next time. Love you all.